And I don't want to not do things because I don't know if they're possible, but I also don't want to be like, I would like to do this and have everyone in the room be like, are you idiot? You can't do that. Why would you possibly think you have the capacity to do that? And I'm like, I don't know.
He's reaching for the maul, like...
He's holding the maul.
He's holding the maul. You initiate Lydia, I guess.
I tell everyone to get out of this room, alert the guards. Go now.
Everyone leave. Yeah.
Ouch! My mage support.
Ouch!
You're actually right at the doorway, not far. You've both
the
come.
way in? Is there another way out?
There is another way out.
Go out! Ow!
My eyes are only on him, but I'm yelling at the people.
So you.
My eyes don't leave him.
Right.
But I'm screaming at the people and gesturing with my mantle blade to leave.
Okay.
I'll let you keep eye contact while I'm like hurting people.
Thank you.
And I'm also Bayonne blade. Like I look like a dangerous person. Get out. Leave.
Give me a resolution roll with.
I've got a.
Enjoy your much.
Okay. 16 plus what?
People. Yeah. Okay. You.
My modifier was an 18. Not my modifier. My percentile was an 18. By the way.
8. You rolled. Okay, so it's not a fumble.
Yeah. It's 16s go. Sorry.
You are effectively you're at the passage where it opens up into the cafeteria. The servant's door is right there. You know that you can just slap that thing open, and you've got multiple directions to go. You've got the people behind that all of them are turning and looking at you, and they see they're like, but
leave now.
And so
How quickly do they leave?
They are obeying, but they don't really understand what's going on because the food is here and this is a safe place. And now some lady has shown up and is yelling, "Leave now!"
And this other confused teenager.
And another confused teenager that is saying, "Yeah, you should do that."
There will be death. Leave now.
And at the same time, what may be more convincing is that the mall. Abandons its use of both Danel and the hammer, and it flows off into the last time you saw something like this, you didn't see it.
It was at the stable with the peeps?
It was the night that y'all fought Horn.
Oh.
And when it picked up the pieces of horn and it departed.
Ew.
Yeah.
There is a door at our end of the hallway he's in, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. I want to close the doors and stand really close so no one can see what I'm doing, and I would like to mess with the doors on a virtual level
So
and kind of like
you're
weld
standing
them.
there looking towards it. You hear your mage support close the doors behind you.
Wait, did you go into the hallway?
I'm standing, keeping eye contact with the shadow man.
But you're still in this room. I'm going to close the door.
Behind me?
You are here. He is here.
He's in the hallway outside.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, I'm going to close the door, and I would like to do everything in my power to seal the door and make it a not working door anymore.
I will let you go with this because we're just doing the description. However, she was standing, both of you were standing in the hall when it was started.
I'm
Because you're just come out of the servants' passage. The cafeteria was that direction. The mall was that direction. And you smelled food and basically had done a step. You had looked the other way, went, grabbed her, turned her around.
I'm happy to retract. I misunderstood.
But given the fact that you wanted to tell them, I'm willing to say that you guys suddenly backpedal.
That was my assumption.
Your way as it's advancing, but
Sure, as long as I'm between the helpless victims to be and and the thing.
I dislike the fact that he is deconstructing, and so I wanted to put a wall.
Okay, so you, I will say that you grab her.
Well, the shadow is coming out of him. Yeah.
It's actually off the shadow is not in Danel.
Yeah.
Out of the
the mole. It pours out. Yeah.
Close.
Yeah, I would like to take this door, this very nice door, and make it into a wall.
So you get yoinked back, and we can have initiative at this point.
Great. Oh.
1. It pours out of the mall and begins advancing on you. 2. You grab her and yoink back. 3. You, having been yoinked back into the cafeteria, bring your weapons up and ignite your mantle blades, both mantle blades,
They were
both
buddies.
pink mantle blades,
Yes.
and Lydia.
Hot
Hot pink mantle blades.
Yeah.
You are. It is.
And her employee.
It is closing the distance. So it uses a turn of it. It's as it closes the distance towards you. You close the doors. I assume.
Yes.
Can you give me a terrestrial? You're not going to be. You don't have time to close it with your hands,
Yes.
let
That's
alone the strength.
the plan.
Okay. You slam the door shut.
Can I get to them though? Like I wasn't very far away.
Actually, I
from
guess
the door.
arguably they would open out. So yeah.
Fine. Pull them out.
They pull shut. They're right in front of you.
Oh, no.
And you, door is shut right in front of you.
Okay. Are the people gone from behind me?
Moments are passing. They are giving you those that can see what's coming through the passage are adding their screams of fear. It is definitely convincing people to move. Now, mind you, this is a large number of people, and when a whole large number of people try to go through one door all together at the same time, it can be bad. But they flee. They are beginning to flee. They are not gone.
Okay. Can I see what she has done and do the thing for her? Of sealing, make it a wall?
If we have two of us at the same time.
How would you like to close it?
I want to seal it. I want to make it more of its... whatever the stone, I want to make it all stone instead of...
Do you have a... to do that,
Yeah.
you would have a pattern written for doing that.
With terrestrial magistry, can I...
You can deform the doors.
Okay. So what can I do with terrestrial magistry?
Terrestrial magistry
That is offensive.
doesn't cost you
Yeah.
anything, but you can push, pull, you can move people, you can move things. If you wanted to, the doors have just been pulled shut. You could add your strength to pulling them shut. You can bend them, you can deform them, you can make it more difficult to open them up. Or
We're in a room full of tables and chairs, aren't we?
there are knives.
I heard the people more.
Okay, heard the people more.
Yeah, there's not much to do here.
I want to be fast. Can I use this term to be fast?
Okay, you initiate go fastness, which buys you, in your case,
2 extra turns.
2 extra actions.
Actions.
Okay. It is reaching the door. Now, the door closes in like this, so if it hits it, the very nature of it is going to resist opening up.
This is the stretch. This is the palace. The doors might be nice. You know, like those cool, like, handicap doors that open on their own? Are there any biomes in the doors?
Has anybody thought of that?
like motion sensor biome doors.
Door wish.
Given that I rolled a 508, I'll give it to you. There is a biome that normally, if you press on the inside, it will open the door for you.
Look at them, ADA compliant. Good job. I went to school for this.
Clearly.
So incredibly warm.
I'd like. Can I take the virtue that is in the biome to kind of like oomph, and I want to take the the latch that is in the door and just mangle it to all heck, so that the door doesn't open anymore.
Give me a roll and convince me.
Thanks, guys. I just got
I mean, I know for a fact that Peter would have it without even having to roll. It would just happen. Yeah. In your case, you're just look one door.
I mean,
Welded shut.
Yes.
with my mods, that brings it down to a 405.
Okay. Peter would weld it shut, but you can wreck it.
I'm gonna wreck it.
I'm good at breaking
Okay.
things. That's like my main
your main
skill.
thing.
It's usually people, but
Okay, so you
germs.
the bolt is thrown, and the mechanism for opening it is crushed. I rolled a 501 for its attack.
against the door.
Against the door.
Unless it's an armored door.
It's bye-bye.
That's
It's
coming down.
Yeah.
now shrapnel.
Yeah, you feel its presence approaching the door just on the other side at a rate of speed which is disinclined to stop.
Do I have another action?
But can I?
You do have one more action.
I want to
I'm just
move.
amused that it's bothering to physically interact with the door since it's a creature of virtue and doesn't
Well-
have to be all here all the time.
It has its pet with it that has to come to the door. I would like to move Mehru laterally away from the door.
Don't push me. Wait, I essentially saved my action because I was hurting people. And I know that this thing is coming through the door. So can I have poised a mage strike ready for when it comes through the door?
You may hold your attack for the
Okay.
moment that it comes through the door.
Thank you.
I guess the shadow bursts through the door. You push her.
No.
She says, "Will you stop pushing me?" So, I'm trying to help. The shadow's standing there. Oh, my tongue.
Can you please see that I'm ready to do a mage strike and not shove me?
And
Fine, I won't.
do you get yourself out of the way?
Yes, I'll get out.
Okay. You withdraw. You move
But I'll
back.
stand over there and ready for it if it absolutely one-shots her.
We're gonna
Hit
die
it next.
so fast.
You got the meat. You got
There is a moment that on your vision you see highlighted all around the edges of the door light. It's only an instant because
Yeah, it's fast.
it's that fast. The being passes through the door. As it does so, it's like a human being running through the forest from the standpoint that the branches get caught and moved, but the person your hand goes right through the branches. So it has already a portion of it come well through the door, and you made strike.
Hit it.
Please, little babies. It's a 6, but also I have a +6 in mantle blades, so it's
Nice.
really good. I really hit it.
Okay, so
Mantle blades are not.
are you okay? You're doing a mage strike. Is
Yeah.
that you're hitting it with your mantle blade, or you are releasing a
Sorry,
pattern?
I'm releasing a pattern.
A pattern.
Wait. Will that burn my virtue pool?
Yes, it will.
I'm still gonna do it. Okay.
Okay, 1 point.
Okay.
You strike with 3 dice of virtue against the creature as it comes through. The door itself disassembles.
I'll have to see it.
It was worth a couple actions.
Yeah, what had more effect in slowing it down was the actual virtue you were pushing against it more than the.
Take 13 dice, 13 of damage.
Okay, sure, I
that.
do that.
Yeah.
And
It hurts your soul, right? It hurts you really bad on the inside, right?
it does.
Right?
It does.
It
It's
hurts
fine.
your feelings. Okay.
You strike the door, the 2 doors now rip open and disassemble. You've pulled back. It has momentum and continues into the room. People are running out the door.
It's being the shrapnel of the doors, or it being the shadow.
Yes.
Okay.
All of that. And it actually slams into the food table.
Great.
And very fine pastries and
Not my lemon cake.
Is
the gumdrop button
And my cabbage.
and the cabbage go flying.
Danel and Hammer in tow?
Danel is standing behind, looking small and deflated,
Yeah.
holding the abandoned hammer.
Yeah, screw him. You shouldn't feel bad.
Okay.
And
Is it in range to be sliced?
Oh, sure. It's very much in range to be sliced.
Can I slice it?
You up? Sure.
Yeah.
It's only.
Because he's ready to hurt me after.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it is his turn next, isn't it?
Yes.
Freaking
That's a
shadow.
swell or a high saw?
It's,
This is the mall.
it's a collection.
Can I?
It's a variety.
Legion.
Can I include my +2 for mage and
Sure.
+4 for talent?
Absolutely.
I hate where this is going. So then it goes down to a 3 if I take that.
You always use your whole talent one.
What?
When you're doing a thing.
Oh, do this.
Yeah, because it's this plus this plus this.
Oh. look
So
at you
always
go.
use that.
So mantle blades and that. Okay. So
Oh, and then, yeah, even your mantle.
it's a really good roll.
Okay.
It's a 1.
Do your but is it a critical?
No.
No. Okay. So it's a really good roll. And your damage for your mantle blade is 6 dice of damage. Would you like to roll 6 dice?
Yes.
Okay.
Do
Your
I
dice are
get
pretty.
×2 because I have 2 mantle blades?
You can roll. You can make a second attack roll for the other mantle blade. You're dual wielding,
You're
sure.
making it sound like it's not gonna matter.
She's trained
I've trained.
specifically.
Okay, so that would be a really good roll because it's 9 and -14, so
Cool.
great. So 6 more dice
Sure.
of damage.
Sure.
I don't.
Stop with the tone. You're making it seem.
I'm trying to encourage you. I don't want you to
That's
die
not
embarrassed.
encouraging.
Hey! Look, there's some numbers.
There's some.
You're good at math. Count them.
Okay,
I feel like I'm fighting a vampire. Look, count the rice on the floor.
28, 30, 4,
not
5,
gonna work on
38.
me.
That's
Good job. Well done. 38 points of damage to add on to the.
Stop. This is a 13.
Yes.
I'm keeping count. I'm doing damage.
You
I'm doing my mage
I'm
thing.
doing emotional damage.
He's emotionally damaging me.
Dragon.
Odd
Correct.
In this.
Yeah.
or even.
Odd or even?
Odd or even.
Odd.
You are odd.
Odd it is.
Oh no.
Target selection.
Yep.
Oh no!
Oh no! I didn't mean to choose. I didn't know what I was
This is why I shut up.
Yeah, you did the mage strike. It comes through. It comes through. You do the mage strike. Mage blades come out. Wham, wham. You hit, and it
Yeah.
effectively backhands you at that
It
point.
really loves to backhand a woman, does it not?
Yeah.
To be fair, I'm describing it from human terms. From its standpoint, even though you've got the mass that has moved, and you may be assured there are more than you can count actually standing there looking directly at you that just strike you. And
How far do you fly?
you
What's your airtime, baby?
Count it for me. I'm scared. Okay.
Roll for flex.
All this is just
Is it so the shadow's turn while she
So
flies?
neither one of you has insulted the shadow yet,
Yeah,
so
you're
it's
great.
if
We
anyone-
haven't had time.
okay.
Talking is not a free action.
I only rolled 15,
Sick.
so it's 15 dice of damage that
Oh.
hurls you.
Are you gonna roll the damage? Because I don't want to count my own doom.
15.
You
Count my
You
own
are hurled across. You are struck and hurled across the room, and you have a really unsettling moment
3.
Wait a second. Oh wait, it doesn't matter because my
as Lydia
yeah.
gets one claw down to the ground, and you are flipped around and landed on your feet by force sliding back. You're still down, but you come to a sliding stop. Let's see, is one hand, it's one hand down.
Yes, Lydia has hero poses.
Hero poses built in.
Superhero landing. That's so bad for the knees.
Ow! I was like, okay.
It looks cool, but it tweaked my back. Ah.
You don't have to count, right? Because I can just say that I deflected 15 dice
Yes,
of damage.
Lydia, you just burned 15 dice of Lydia's.
Not of Lydia's. 12 was of the shield biome, which is now
Okay.
gone, and now 3 of
Oh,
Lydia.
so yeah, the shield biome is definitely out.
Yeah.
Right out.
Right out, and Lydia has a tiny thing.
It's an
Good thing you have a
action
trash
Is it-
backup.
yeah, she has to burn an action to recharge
You're a
it.
great backup.
So-
You're doing good, babe.
Yeah, so if you burn an action, you can reboot the shield. Otherwise, Lydia is.
Talking about your shield.
Oh, wait, what?
The shield takes an action to reboot. So either you can, if you basically have a point where you don't know anything else to do, you can reboot your shield, give yourself 12
Recharge it.
Oh, okay, but for now I can
You
say
have
that.
eight charges.
Yes.
Um,
8 charges.
Yeah, so you haven't that you can start burning through them to recharge it. If you recharge them too quickly, the thing will overheat.
Even the nice one?
Even the nice one is not
It
meant.
doesn't die. It overheats.
It overheats.
Rough.
Great.
It's-
Okay.
Yeah.
It will reliably take damage every time, unless you push it past the 8.
Yeah.
Too fast, which is what I.
Which is what, yeah, that's why he was doing.
Never do it, Arlis.
Okay, so
Um,
cool.
Yeah.
I look really cool.
I'm not looking at you.
No, I know. But just so you know,
For
I
the
do.
audience.
For the audience.
What
For a year.
do you do? She is now much farther. She is on the far side of the room. Effectively, she
Good.
would have struck the wall, probably head first. But
Lydia protected her.
Lydia caught, corrected, and landed her.
Lydia, that was
but-
probably a DRT.
Yes.
Yeah.
15. A human being can
That's why I
sustain
have it.
6 dice and
Yeah.
be dead. So that
So
was
15.
3 times what's necessary to DRT a human being.
A regular person.
Yeah,
you are
but
a
he's got
teenage
like
girl.
he's been wounded a
His-
little. He's got a scratch.
It's okay, and
It's cute.
It's a
He's
creature.
annoyed.
It's a
so she's now on the far side of the cafeteria.
good.
You aren't.
Yeah, I know.
What do you do?
It's a creature of virtue. What the heck? You said it ran into the table.
It is taking enough physical form to be perceptible, yes, and to casually just
Yeah,
inflict.
it's great. This is cool. I want to test a theory since I've got 4 actions.
And your perception is not that you're looking at a creature. Your perception is that you are looking at a whirlwind of greater citadels.
Yeah. I'd like to pick up the table that it just ran into and throw it towards the door and hopefully hit whatever portion of it is can be hittable.
What?
At the very least, I want to block the door so that the rest of the thing doesn't. Danel doesn't follow.
Stuff's not gonna stop anything.
I know. Maybe. I don't know.
Wait, you have a blade.
I'm not standing that close to him. at the
Oh, you're
moment.
not that far
Okay,
away,
you're not that
actually,
far.
quite honestly. And what's worrying me at this point is that unlike her, you don't have Lydia.
No.
You need to get.
You've got 12
Yeah,
dice of
you do.
shield. Well, that will be nice.
Yourself.
I've got 4 actions though.
Yeah,
Um,
run, and around.
okay.
Do,
so
do he and
just-
I alternate, or can I do 4 things?
Yeah, I'm going to alter. He's got a lot of...
Oh, okay.
You're dealing... how many of them need to go?
Get behind me, babe.
You,
When Arlis was going up against somebody who's accelerated, it would alternate.
yeah.
Now I know. I didn't know. Okay. Okay, yeah, no, I'm gonna go to her.
Thank you.
And then,
Do you-
yeah, I'm there.
How do you get there?
I run really fast.
How really fast?
Oh no.
As really fast as I can without burning any extra virtue.
You might want to.
That might be a
Oh, I
time burn
think you
virtue.
should.
Burn virtue. Get thee behind me.
You
woman.
might want to at least use terrestrial magistry to get yourself moving.
Oh Yeah, just extra.
Maybe.
Like, throw myself that
For
way.
a moment, you hear the storyteller saying, maybe you want to be far away from where you're at this moment.
I'll use terrestrial magistry to throw myself across the room.
Fair enough.
Eat thyself.
Eat thyself!
Handy hint. If the storyteller is willing to meta on your behalf,
I've never.
Run!
Get thee gone.
The only time I've ever been in combat before was the last time this hammer threw me across a clearing.
We're learning lessons.
So,
Apparently, I can't learn from other people's mistakes. I have to make my own.
So you yeet yourself across the room.
Exactly.
Could you
Yes.
give me a die roll for doing that?
I rolled a 2, and then I have my
Okay, exactly.
What's the negative 5?
How heroically do you want to land on the other side?
super badass and like spin around and be like Mehru. I don't say that, but it's still like it's not trying too hard. It's effortlessly super badass. This is what you pay me for.
I'm going to live through this fight.
I got to the wall. I got to you. I'm as far away as you are.
Great, this is cool. I love this for us.
Okay, this is actually really
Stuck in the
serious, though.
kitchen.
Yeah.
There's another door out of this room. That's the next course of action.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are the people gone? Have they gone?
On the action, people are frantically pushing to get out the door. You are nevertheless. They're not gone yet. There's not enough time that has passed for this. People are fleeing the room. You are the.
I know. We're the ragdolls to be thrown.
You're the rag
Yes.
dolls, unfortunately.
That's why we're staying.
Oh, so we can't just leave.
No, we can't get out because we're waiting for the other people to get out.
I take back my compliments to their ADA system.
Yeah.
It's not fire chief approved.
What do we do now? Do we both roll as we look at each other? What do we do?
Well, it's his turn.
Oh.
The table that you were going to throw, it casually hurls in a low arc that nevertheless takes it ricocheting off the ceiling toward you. So you have table flying at you.
Is it my turn?
And you have one last action this turn.
One more? I want to push it back.
Give me a.
Yeah.
It actually rolled pretty poorly on this roll. So
Yeah.
you catch it.
How the tables have turned.
You take
More damage.
more damage for that. But the two of you, you're down. The table comes hurtling at both of you, and she catches the table
Good catch.
in midair.
I don't say that enough.
Oh, it's just a catch. I couldn't bounce it back.
No,
Not in one turn.
not
Okay.
in one turn.
Yeah.
So, you've caught.
Table.
What do you? We're starting the turn, the next turn,
Great.
and
You, me, him.
I don't remember what my initiative
Or
was. It
is
wasn't
it-
very good.
it.
Oh, it goes first.
It goes first.
Maybe.
I'm just gonna hold this table while he figures out what to
And
do.
it comes towards you. It's using its movement at this point. It is closing on you across the.
Can you tell us whose turn it is at all times? That way.
It is now her turn.
Okay, cool.
I don't necessarily believe it's gonna do much damage, but I don't want to be holding this table anymore, so I'm gonna push it back.
Okay, make your attack.
Oh yeah.
If anything, he still has to be annoyed by it. So it's
Yeah.
something.
You hurled that table at it, and the table hits it.
This is actually important for science. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you? Table hits it, passes right through it. The table is. Its momentum is affected by it in that the table, you see it just effectively like a piece of paper burns. Mm-hmm. The metal of the table burns, and you end up with 4 separate legs of the table.
At least he can't throw it at us again. Take the win. Take the win.
He's just
the win's the win.
Your turn, Mehru.
Sick.
You see all 4 legs stop in midair
Gosh.
like spears.
Oh no!
Can you leave the furniture, please, sir?
and come hurtling back toward you.
Is it me again or is it
Titanic? Anyone? No. Okay.
And your action,
Okay. Are the stakes in midair coming at her?
yes.
Okay. So I'm
But
gonna.
we're standing right next to each other.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, you're on. You might still be on the ground. I don't know if you stood up.
Lydia's gonna do a wing block in front of her.
Shield made up.
Shield. Well, that's just Lydia.
Okay. But so you are willing to defend her.
Yeah.
Aww.
Unless she doesn't need me.
Your mantle surges.
Okay.
You're a gift. You
And
shield maiden. That's your gift. When you protect other people.
and all four strike. It's like Lydia's there, but before the post strike Lydia, all four of them burn. You feel the heat. You feel the heat, and splash back, burning metal. And yeah, and you feel her mantle surge. It feels her mantle surge. And
90% of the purpose of the wings was to game the system with your ability.
And about 460 miles away, Wendy, you feel the sigil seal in your mantle surge.
Wow.
I've never felt something like that before, right?
You've generally been very, very busy doing other things, like staying alive at the time when this has been going on. This is the first time that you basically are just...
So it's kind of taking off by itself.
Yeah, you just feel your mantle comes on, and within it, the sigil of the corona is a light. Your armor comes on.
Example.
Yeah.
Do I start EMP?
I did not ask for this.
No, but basically everybody that has a touch of the seal, your mantle
Reacts.
reacts.
Okay.
What does mine do?
Yeah, and Cornelia.
The libraries come up.
Yeah, I
He
want
starts talking to you.
Basically,
I suddenly set light on fire.
Yeah.
Peachy, it's like Peachy, like claws come out.
My claws come out. I'm like,
What does Cornelia do?
okay, this is how we climb.
Your gift is the talent.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
glow.
Just glow.
In that,
Spidey senses.
yeah, in an instant, yeah, you are aware. The difference is they are all about 480 miles away. You are about 4. And so in that instant, you're like, that way, it came from there. And if you go to, you are absolutely certain, it's like you can point to the Citadel. Something is happening there.
Does the Palette Knight happen to be visiting me at the moment?
No. He only visits at 10 in the morning. This is not 10 in the morning. This is more like...
Are we on the hill?
You can send him a message.
I can.
I just have some vibes, you know?
What do you...
Meanwhile, the rest of us are all contacting
You
each
could
other.
just
It is-
say, I got a message
Hello.
from a friend.
Hello, Palette Knight. My talent is telling me that something important is going on at the Citadel.
She can say her
I
friend
can
sent her
just
a
say
message.
summons to the Citadel. Because like I'm the representative of the Elder Palette Knight in Cameron.
Okay, you call into a summons the Citadel of Palette
He
Knight.
shows up, Lady Christianus is here, and we run by with Shadow in tow.
Shadow casually crushes his head, keeps running.
I shouldn't mean to be responsible.
Palette Knights down to 6.
Literally, it is his job to deal with shadows.
Yeah, but he doesn't know. That doesn't mean I trust him to be equipped to.
In any case, you shield her.
Yes.
You have a wonderful moment of, and
I was gonna deal with it, but I
you,
appreciate it.
yeah, okay,
Maybe I would have rolled better.
and,
it was just-
and
No, I
it,
appreciate it. I appreciate it.
it's like, it's like,
Confused.
confused, no. It is.
It's disappointed in you.
It is not pleased.
Good.
Yeah, boo hoo.
So what do you do?
Is it close?
Run for the
It is
throne.
coming. It is closing.
She
I
goes
want
again.
to strike it again.
Okay.
Are the people gone?
There is a sword.
They are kind of corking us in.
Yeah, I.
Huh?
That's my question. Are you adding virtue to the virtue beam when you strike it? Like,
Oh, like pouring virtue in?
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, I forgot to do that. Oh, I forgot I could do that. Oh.
Invincible creatures of virtue.
That are only affected by the virtue on the blade.
Oh.
Fortunately, you've got a mantle blade that's pure virtue, but then you. Can.
Yeah.
You can put more into it.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Nice.
And this is how Paladin Knights burn through their virtue very quickly.
Yeah. The people are not gone.
They are leaving.
I'm sorry. What you're looking at me like I shouldn't do this,
We're-
but I
we're
know I
stalling.
should
The reality is, if you're going to have to sit here and wait until until the
The people are gone.
the arena empties,
Okay.
you're going to be here a long time.
I
If you're going to
grab her.
tweak its nose and draw it off another direction, that's a maybe.
Back
But-
through the
Let's do
other,
that.
back through the other door towards. I mean, he's
Yes.
just
sword.
a normal guy with a normal hammer.
Let's-
now.
Let's do that. Let's go back to where we came from.
Can we get around it?
I grab your arm and I terrestrial throw us the to the that way.
Yourself?
I eat both of us to the other to the out.
We have a lot of yeeting today.
do
Yeet
you want
fest.
to give me a yeeting roll?
I sure don't, but here we go. Oh yeah, I eat us like very well. Yeah, it's a 6 and then I have an 8 for virtuous
Okay.
talent mod, so
Okay.
it's good. Yeet or be yoinked.
I am being yoinked.
Yep.
You launch.
Yeah. Could you give me dex checks for the two of you?
Oh, I didn't know I'd have to do that.
Well, you
Stop helping them.
you've successfully.
Can our
I'm here
dexes
for
be
comedy,
modified by
You-
virtue? Use terrestrial magistry to land better.
Yeah, that is as long as you're on action. Yes. Do
Okay,
that.
cool.
Yeah, I mean,
3.
How was your roll?
do I get to add my mod to it?
You can add your dex mod to it. Yeah.
What
And then
about my virtue mod?
If
I-
you're
Oh,
that's
using
what I just
terrestrial
did.
magistry to do it, yes, you may add your virtue mod.
Okay, then it's an 8.
Okay.
I did.
You don't quite, not quite the hero landings.
I don't care.
Um,
I would
but
like to leave.
it slams into the place where you two were.
Ah,
In the instant that it does that, it takes physical form to accomplish what its goal was, which was to crush you to jelly.
ah.
Oh, probably would have done it too.
And the stone of the wall cracks with the impact.
Okay, so that
And
was my movement, right? So now I have an action left.
you used an action to land yourself. It was a movement, but you
Okay.
accelerated it. You burned an action to accelerate to get to that.
But I want to tweak its nose so that it follows us and not the people.
Oh, I think it'll follow us.
It's gonna follow you.
It's tweaked.
You get kind of that ripple, like when a water droplet hits and you see the splash, and then they come back. You get that impact, that ripple, and it is going the other direction toward you.
Okay, well.
And we're going back through the door that, as far as we know, right on the other side in that hallway is Danel.
No, we're going back the way we came.
That's the way we came.
Is that the way it keeps?
That is the way you came. That doesn't mean that Danel is right there.
No.
But
Okay.
Danel is that direction.
Is Danel
Okay.
a force to be reckoned with minus shadow?
He's holding them all, but he's also just a guy, and he might be in our way. I'm gonna say.
Some guy.
I
He's
thought-
a dude that's gonna get sliced in half if he doesn't move now.
I was gonna shoot him, but yeah.
Okay, then sure.
Whatever you
As soon as if we're running, and as soon as we can get visual on him, if we get visual on him.
Okay,
I don't know if it's our turn.
you are running. I'm gonna grant you you're running. It is in pursuit behind you.
Great.
Great.
You do see him standing down the hall. There's a servant passage to your left. And there are various doors that you see, and he is simply standing there with the hammer in one hand, arms crossed, waiting as you come sprinting to the hall.
And he's facing us.
He sees you, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I want to shoot him.
This is going back to where we came from, right?
Yeah.
No, okay.
I want to go back where we came from.
Yeah.
That means going into the service passage if you're
Yes,
wanting to.
that's what I want to go where we know already. Like
if you're thinking like getting back to the level that had the main entrance hall and the flitter, you need to go up. If you want to stay down here and have
I don't want to
contest.
have.
No, as we are running by, I want to do this.
Okay, he's down the hall. So
Cool.
so you can reach the door.
Yes. I'm going out the way we came.
Okay.
From the.
I'm right behind you, but before we go through, nice. I rolled a 6, and I have a, what was it? 13 modifier because it's
sidearm.
Use the small arm, otherwise you're gonna have to stop.
Yeah. I'm
Okay, that's fine.
I'm saying for your benefit because you can just whip it out as opposed
That's fine. I still have a 6 in shooting, and I am going to use terrestrial magistry to aim my bullet.
You do that.
Oh no!
I like the.
I'm not saying you can't hit him. I'm saying that you pull the trigger. Yes.
Yes.
The shadow
And-
it's only from virtue doing.
You see the blue-white ripple
He's a man.
of virtue as the shield he's wearing does its job and just
Yeah,
catches the round.
that's right. No, that's worth a try.
Do
Okay.
you want to stop and take a couple more shots?
No.
No, it was a running shot.
Okay, you go.
Could have been nice.
Maybe he has a crap shield. It'll burn it.
Maybe.
I'm sure
Could've
the
been nice
shadow
that you
gives
played.
people crap shield dams.
Yes.
Yes.
I don't know. He's kind of the worst. Well, at least one of them is, and I'm racist.
You're eating my burrito. No one can stop.
I stereotype.
Okay.